Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Tuesday, the 25th of November. India's PM Modi hoists sacred flag to mark completion of Ram Temple. Trade talks to resume with Canada, says Indian Commerce Minister. And Taliban accuses Pakistan of killing 9 children in strikes on Afghanistan. And now for all the details. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoisted the saffron flag atop the 191-foot-high apex of the Grand Ram Temple in Ayodhya on Tuesday. The placing of the triangular flag marks the formal completion of the temple after the installation of the idol of Lord Ram in January 2024. The apex is built in the traditional North Indian Nagra style, while the 800-meter parkota surrounding the temple draws from South Indian designs. The flag bears symbols of sun, Om and the Kovidara tree. In his address, PM Modi said that for India to become a developed nation by 2047, we must awaken the Ram within ourselves. He added that the sacred flag stands as a reminder that truth ultimately triumphs over falsehood, and congratulated devotees and all those involved in the temple's construction. For decades, the ancient city of Ayodhya was embroiled in a complex judicial dispute. In 2019, the Supreme Court paved the way for construction of the Ram Temple at the site believed to be the birthplace of Lord Ram. It also marked the fulfillment of decades-long campaign promise of PM Modi's BJP of building the Ram Temple.
ये धर्म ध्वजा केवल एक ध्वजा नहीं, ये भारतीय सभ्यता के पुनर्जागरण का ध्वज है। इसका भगवा रंग, इस पर रचित सूर्यवंश की ख्याति, वर्णित ओम शब्द और अंकित कोविदार वृक्ष राम राज्य की कीर्ति को प्रतिरूपित करता है। ये ध्वज संकल्प है, ये ध्वज सफलता है, ये ध्वज संघर्ष से सृजन की गाथा है, ये ध्वज सदियों से चले आ रहे स्वप्नों का साकार स्वरूप है।
India's Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal on Tuesday said that India and Canada have agreed to formally resume negotiations on a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. Addressing the National Trade Leaders Conference in New Delhi, Goyal revealed that he received a message from his Canadian counterpart expressing satisfaction over the leaders' commitment to strengthening economic ties. Goyal said he will have a virtual meeting with the Canadian minister and start discussions on comprehensive economic partnership between the two countries. The latest decision to revive trade talks comes after Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Canadian counterpart Mark Carney met on the sidelines of the G20 Leaders Summit in Johannesburg. Relations between India and Canada had soured in 2023 after the then Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused Indian diplomats of involvement in the killing of a Khalistani terrorist, an allegation New Delhi firmly denied, calling it baseless. Afghanistan's Taliban Commerce Minister Al-Haj Nuruddin Azizi, during his visit to India, said on Monday that the country is ready for deeper trade and investment ties with India, calling Afghanistan an excellent ground for investment. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, Azizi said it was an immense pleasure for him to see India and Afghanistan working closely again, noting their historical relationship. Azizi also said Afghanistan held discussions with India on developing new connectivity options. We have discussed opening the Chabahar route. We have also discussed land and air corridors. Further work is underway on this, he said. The visit comes when the trade relations between Afghanistan and Pakistan have been hampered due to the recent conflict, and the country has faced trade restrictions through Pakistani route. Azizi emphasized that Kabul is working to reduce reliance on that route.
रोजन था इसमें दोनों मुल्कों के दरमियान जो प्राइवेट सेक्टर होगा और जो ऑफिशियल डेलीगेशन हमारे तरफ से है या ऑफिशियल इंडिया की तरफ से है, एक दूसरे के साथ चाहते हैं कि काम करें। ये सबसे हमारे खूबी यही है। अगर हम किसी को और के साथ बात करेंगे तो वो यानी उसका मन होगा या नहीं होगा, लेकिन यहाँ के जो हमारे प्राइवेट सेक्टर था अफगानिस्तान में उसको इन्वेस्ट करने में पूरा दिल चाहते हैं।
And at least 9 children and a woman were killed after Pakistani forces bombed the home of a local resident in Afghanistan's Khost province, Taliban spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid said on Tuesday. Mujahid said Pakistan also carried out raids in the provinces of Kunar and Paktika, injuring 4 civilians. The Pakistan military and foreign ministry could not be reached for the comment. The raids come one day after twin suicide bombings killed 3 paramilitary personnel in Pakistan's Peshawar. The Pakistani and Afghan militaries clashed in October, killing dozens in the worst cross-border violence since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021. Both sides signed a ceasefire in Doha in October, but peace talks in Turkey collapsed due to a disagreement over militant groups that operate inside Afghanistan. Moving on, residents in Muzaffarabad, the capital city of POJK, are upset over rising piles of garbage and sewerage issues that have made their life miserable, while authorities are least concerned. A report.
Residents of Muzaffarabad in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir are frustrated with the inability of the authorities to manage the growing piles of garbage and worsening sewerage conditions. Locals say the unhygienic environment has turned the area into a breeding ground for mosquitoes and diseases, yet the concerned government authorities remain indifferent.
इंतजामिया कोई बंदा से इंतजामिया नहीं आई उठाने के लिए, तो ये देखे ये गाय भैंसें इधर पड़ी हुई हैं, ठीक है, कचरा ही कचरा, रोड आधा बंद हुआ है, इस वजह से ट्रैफिक जाम होती है। मुकम्मल इधर से सुबह के बाद इधर ट्रैफिक जाम ही रहती है।
Locals say corruption and administrative negligence have become major obstacles, pushing POJK further into decline. They add that the lack of proper roads, healthcare, and basic civic services has left the region among the most backward.
इस वक्त जो कोई नहीं 10-15 दिन कचरा इतनी पेश होता है, जिसकी वजह से गले सड़े थे, जो सब्जियां फ्रूट वगैरह ने उनकी बदबू है, माहौल आलूदा हो रहा है, ज्यादा इससे होता है कोई इंतजामिया जो है वो एक्शन ले।
Moving on, bird lovers in Jaipur are delighted as a flock of flamingos have spread pink hues over the Sambhar Lake, the largest saline lake in India's desert state of Rajasthan. Massive flocks of greater and lesser flamingos and other migratory birds, including pied avocet and common crane, were seen hovering over the water body. Lesser flamingos are currently considered near threatened rather than endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. There are only 2 to 3 million left, 4/5 of them spread across Africa, the rest in a smaller area of South Asia. But they are in steep decline, and the poisoning of one of their last few breeding sites in Africa has worsened their plight dramatically.
तो यहाँ पे तो बहुत सारी प्रजातियाँ हैं ऐसे, लेकिन जो मेजरली अभी जिस पर्सपेक्टिव से सब लोग आए हुए हैं वो तो ऑब्वियसली फ्लेमिंगोज़ के लिए आए हैं। फ्लेमिंगोज़ जो आपके बिल्कुल नॉर्थ एशिया की तरफ से, साइबेरिया की तरफ से इतनी लंबी माइग्रेशन के बाद यहाँ पे रुकते हैं।
वो लेसर और ग्रेटर फ्लेमिंगो 2 तरीके के फ्लेमिंगोज आते हैं। इसके अलावा कई तरीके की डक्स आती है, छोटे पानी के किनारे रहने वाले वेडर्स पक्षी आते हैं, और कई तरीके के, जैसे आपने नाम सुना होगा कुर्जा, तो उसी की जैसे दिखने वाली एक क्रेन है जिसे कॉमन क्रेन के नाम से जाना जाता है। तो इस तरह से काफ़ी अलग अलग तरीके के बर्ड्स यहाँ पर आते हैं। तो ओवरऑल लास्ट 12 साल की बात करें, जब से मैं इसको एक्सप्लोर कर रहा हूँ, तो लगभग 300 से अधिक तरीके की प्रजाति के मैं पक्षी यहाँ पे रिकॉर्ड कर चुका हूँ।
And that's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.